Right, good morning YouTube and welcome to my channel, and this is Crafty Catch Up episode 6 and it's the 15th of February, so a Tuesday morning. I've got no grandkids today. Yesterday I had at 1.3 of them, and I'll put a little video up of we went for a walk and that was lovely with the 3 of them just before the rain came down. Lovely day.
Good picture. Yeah? Come on.
And then in the afternoon, Sienna went home and Ben and Josh had Josh had a nap and Ben just sat on the sofa with me doing a bit of drawing while I did some catch up on, he was helping me. I was pulling the needle through, poking the needle through, and he was pulling it. So we did a bit of stitching. So we did some of the leaves down here. So it's coming on. I'm getting there slowly. So hopefully I'm going to get it done this week because I really want to move on to something else. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is this Crochet Society Box 32, the hat. Oh, Hatgate. Right, well, if you don't know, that was one of the patterns in box 32. And that was fine. I thought, yes, I'm definitely going to make this. And I know some of my other followers made it as well, started to make it as well. Well, it was about a week went by and then we got an email saying that the pattern, although it had said that you treble all the way through, it should only be half treble, which makes a big difference. And what they suggested for those of us who'd already started is that we did one less tier. And I know one of my subscribers, Fran, she finished the hat and then I think she took it back and then redid the edge in there. So, but she said she'd already gone down to a size 6mm hook, although it suggested a 6.5, and it was still big. So I thought about this. I've just shut the door. Right, so yes, I thought about this, but then I thought the top bit, I don't know if you watched in my previous vlogs, it was so big before you started, because this was all increasing to get the size of the head, and then we were starting on the straight down, and it was massive. I mean, it's absolutely massive. So I thought, well, that is because obviously the a treble is a lot longer stitch, so it's made it wider. So I thought I'll start again. So what I've done is I've started from the other end of the ball because I wanted to show you the size difference. And if I find a ruler, I'll be able to measure it. So I'll just put my glasses on because it is. So when we measure across this one, we are talking about 9 inches. So that is 9 inches, which is 23 centimeters across, which is quite a big size. Well, here is the one done in the half trebles, and that is a big difference. I've done exactly the same amount of rows, but this is the trebles and that is the half trebles. And this one measures 7 inches across instead of 9. So there's 2 inches difference in that. So that's a vast difference. And I think even the pattern looks slightly different. Although this, you know, although it's done the same, it's more of a swirl because it's smaller. Also, I found that on the pattern, the original pattern was 3 chain and then your trebles, and they told you to change the trebles to half trebles. Well, I started doing 3 chain and half a treble, and I found it a bit bulky where you joined it, so I went down to 2 chain at the start of each row and then the half treble all the way around. But it's a lot better size, so I'm hoping now to finish that, and we'll see if it fits. I'll be annoyed if it doesn't fit. I'm not doing it a 3rd time. But yes, it just shows you that is the difference between same size hook, just different stitches. So one's treble and one's half treble. So yeah, so I definitely, I mean, I can't say for sure, but when I finished it, I'll let you know which I think is if it's best to go back and redo it or not. But obviously I'll have to undo this if I get to the end of the ball, and I'd still need that yarn. But yeah, that's it so far on the Beanie Gate. Also on the 13th of February, it was my oldest grandson's birthday, and he was 17. So I'll put a couple of pictures of him at the family party, and also later on the next day his dad took him out in his car to give him a practice driving round, and I think he's got driving lessons for his birthday, and we all gave him money and everything, and also the card I made. So that's some more for you to see. Yes, it was lovely to see all the family. We had a lovely time, and the cake was made by my youngest Amy, who's got her own channel, Sweet Things by Amy, and she's got a little baking business as well, and she did the cake, and she tried to make it relevant to learning to drive. And that's what I did with the card as well. So yes, but we had a lovely time. Okay, well, hopefully next time I come back I'll have done more of the hat, and you never know, I might have actually finished the cross stitch. Right, good morning. It's Friday the 18th of February, and it's about 10 o'clock, and we're sort of down where I am. We're in the southeast. We're just experiencing I suppose 40-mile-an-hour winds with this Storm Eunice. But like in London, the planes, they've stopped flying and stuff like that because they reckon it's going to get worse by 3 o'clock. So I'll put a bit of footage of our garden up here, and you can see the trees are blown. Luckily we had them, the conifers that you see, we had them cut down by half the height because it used to worry me that when they were blowing in the wind they might fall on the bungalow. So so that's not too bad. That, in fact, it probably protects us from the wind a bit. So hopefully none of the fencing will blow over and the roofs will be fine, but you never know. Right, and yeah, and I'll probably put a bit of footage in of at the end of some of the weather in London and around the area. But now let's get back to crafting. Right, I have finished the Crochet Society Box 32 hat, this one here, and yeah, I don't know if anyone else has done it, since they've said about the pattern being wrong, and I had to take it apart and start again, and it's half crochets instead of half trebles instead of full trebles. They didn't really say about later on when they did this bit here. The pattern actually says front post trebles, but I've done half trebles again because otherwise I think it would have been far too big and long. So, but they didn't actually clarify that. But anyway, it's finished and here it is. So as you can see, it does look like the picture. So I think I got it right. I've done a little bobble, and I'll put a bit of footage of me doing the bobble on, and then you can see. So yes, so let's try it on. If I can find, I don't think I can see the back. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice, looks like the picture. Yeah, and the bobble looks quite cute on there. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Wouldn't mind doing a matching scarf, but I don't think there's enough. I've got this much wool left. So I'm in two minds whether to do the hot water bottle case out of it. Yeah, but very pleased with that. Or I suppose I could try another hat for one of my daughters, I don't know. But yes, so I'm pleased with that. A bit of faffing about with the fact that the pattern was wrong, but now it's done. I'm happy, and like I say, I think I might do the hot water bottle, but I think I'll do it the opposite. I might do the light coloured here and the brown there, because I think I've got more of the light left than the brown, so I might do that. Other crafting, I haven't really had a chance to do much because I've been looking after my grandkids. Still persevering with the cross stitch. Getting there slowly. I think I've got a few bits around some of the dinosaurs, and I've got a tree to do. I get the picture. So yes, I got this tree here to do, and a few bits of grass and stuff, and then it'll be done. So it's coming on slowly. Still suffering with a cold, so I'm hoping that'll go soon, because that drags you down. But apart from that, I think that's it. So I'll probably end with a bit of windy footage, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.